The first time I ever stepped into the octagon, the cage, whatever people want to call it, man, it was nerve-wracking for me. I had so many emotions going through. I was 17 years old. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I just knew at that moment that, like, I had to go out there and fight. It took so much for me to step in there. I went through a training camp. I didn't know how a training camp is supposed to be like. I had no idea what exactly to expect, honestly. This calm came about me, and it was just fun. I had fun in there, and all my problems outside the cage went away. So to me, that the walking into the cage was the nervous I have ever been in my whole entire life. And once that bell rang, it just went away, and it was a calm feeling. The best feeling I had was winning that contract off the Contender Series, but the even better feeling that I had was getting my UFC debut and coming off a spectacular, like getting a head kick knockout. I had never had a head kick knockout in my career all up until that moment, and yeah, it was so cool. It was like I had a blast. My coach ended up passing away, so that put me in a different headspace. At that point in time, I had no idea what I was gonna do, and that whole training camp for Davey Grant was just I was just running my own camp, and you know that was a hard part in my career, in my UFC career, and it took a lot of time for me just to even get my headspace right. The person who got me there is not there physically with me anymore, so that part sucks. But you know, it is what it is, you know. But at the same time, as I continue to grow as a fighter, as a coach, as a man, I think he'd be proud. The double middle fingers to me was like, I wouldn't say it was out of character, because I absolutely, like, that was raw emotions. That was like purely me at that point in time, because that guy definitely, I didn't want to show it, but he definitely got under my skin. Leading up to the fight, heard an interview where he was, I've gotten the Jorge Masvidal comparison before, but the fact that he was going out and like saying like I'm a Wish version, it was like a lot of people were saying it in praise, but he was saying it as in like, nah, he was talking mess. So I was like, I felt the way. I just remember I can't let myself get out of character right now. I can't let him get in my head. And once I knocked him out, everything just kind of poured off. Like, yeah, you dude. Like, everything came out. I like 100%. Like, I wanted some extra shots, but what I got in return was a pretty cool picture that I got. The double middle fingers, NFT. Made of it. A fandom moment. So I think this is pretty cool. If go to UFC Strike, NFT Strike, man, go purchase you one right now. I'm just saying. It's definitely one of those where I feel like if we all just strapped on boxing gloves and went out and just boxed, I'd definitely come out on top against a lot of those guys, man. I don't even care. Put me up against someone like Peter Yan, I'd outbox him, definitely. A lot of these guys don't know how to box. They just know how to box for MMA, So to me, it's like, yeah, you strap on the boxing gloves. But that's the thing, is that MMA boxing and regular boxing is completely different. Because in MMA, you have to worry about the kicks. You have to worry about certain things, So I feel like I translated over very well from like a boxing standpoint into the MMA portion. Man, I just can't wait to show off my skills, man. I've been getting better. I've been staying consistent with my training, and I've been learning from the best. Eve Edwards and also Michael Chase Corley, and then also I go back to my home gym at O Athletics, get to spar and train with my guys and all that stuff. So I've been doing a lot, and I've been consistently training. I just can't wait to go back in there and show off my skills, because I'm working on everything. Not only just my boxing, not only just my Muay Thai, I'm working on my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu, and man, I really can't wait to show it off, man. I really can't wait. I can't wait to go up there, give another performance of the night type of fight, because man, I got 5, but I want 6. I want that record.